Hey everybody, Wayne here with Full Sail Marketing. Today we're talking about the 3 biggest things that you can personally be doing for your contracting company to skyrocket your marketing to the next level. These 3 things are actually what we at Full Sail Marketing focus on to take our contracting companies to 6 and 7 figures of actual income per year and push them to the very top of Google. So you're not gonna wanna miss it. Stay tuned for all 3. Let's jump right on in. Number 1, we're talking about blogging. Now, why is blogging important? This is actually what's going to push your contracting company's website to the top of Google, to that number 1 search spot that everybody always claims they can get you to. Think about it this way. Have you ever gone onto Google and searched for an answer to a question? Maybe it's how to fix a crummy paint job, or how do I get a stain out of my carpet? These are the questions that your future customers are searching for based around your contracting company. Think about it this way, because if you can answer the questions that they have, then you're the expert that they're going to turn to when they want to get the work done, because now they trust you. A lot of contractors tell me, well, Wayne, if I answer these questions for them, or if I'm almost teaching them how to do it, why would they ever even use me? Consumers just want to have an understanding of how to do something. They want to be knowledgeable before moving forward with a project. Of course, there are those DIY people in the world, but guess what? They're always going to be there. Wouldn't it be better if they learn from you and your website versus your competitor's website? Blogging can be great. So think about the most frequently asked questions that you receive around the number 1 service that you want to provide, and start writing a blog based around each one of those questions. Number 2 thing we're going to here is social media and lead generation sites like Yelp, Angie's List, Home Advisor. These sites can be great. We hear all the time that contractors get tons of leads from here. Hopefully they're qualified and they're not just quantity versus quality, but what I want to talk about is actually diversifying across the board. If you're getting 90% of your traffic, let's say from Angie's List, what happens if your profile gets shut down? Remember that these are what we call borrowed platforms, right? You're using somebody else's website to bring you business. And sorry to say it, but without any rhyme or reason, they could shut you down. They could decide to delete your profile and you're done. 90% of all of your business, all the people who are calling you are gone. Now what do? Start from ground zero? Start from scratch? Let's hope not. So diversify, guys. These are gonna be great. Have a Facebook business page. Be on Angie's List. Be on Home Advisor. Be on Yelp. Spread the love across the board, because you're gonna get a little bit of traffic everywhere. God forbid, if something happens, you're still gonna be okay. Now this brings to the number 1 point in this whole thing about social media and listing sites. So what you should really have is make sure you have your own website for your contracting company. Like I mentioned a little while ago, these sites can be great, but they're borrowed platforms. You're using somebody else's traffic, somebody else's website, and all of their visitors to bring you business. If you get shut down, it's gone, but with your own website, you're the person that controls it. Nobody can shut you down. Nobody's gonna be able to remove your profile off of your URL, your web address. That's yours. You are the one that's in control of adding content, taking content away, putting more pictures, your contact information. It's always gonna be there. As long as you pay your bills, it's always gonna be there. Nobody can take you down. That is what you truly should be relying on to build a long-term brand and to grow your contracting business. Number 3 here, talking about doubling down, understanding your unique sales proposition. It's that one thing that you're extremely good at that stands you apart from your competition. In the contracting world, way too many people are competing on price. don't let this be your unique sales proposition. Have it be something that, for a lot of you, sounds so simple, but communication. We always will call you back. We're always gonna inform you if anything at all changes. We're gonna set proper expectations, and we will deliver on those expectations. In the contracting world, it's sad to say, but this is a rare occurrence that companies actually follow through on what they say that they're going to do. So if you can make sure that your communication is grade A, push that on your website, push that on your social media platforms, make that the number one thing. And if you quadruple down on it, you're gonna get a lot more business because of it. Another thing that can be great is maybe do experience. You're gonna leave somebody's house in the site better than you found it. Guys, these can go so far you don't even realize it, but also be sure that whatever you're claiming, whatever you're quadrupling down on, you're delivering on, all right? You don't wanna be making any false promises because that can really bite you in the butt. People can leave negative reviews and we don't want that. So those are the 3 things that you guys need to be focusing on. Number 1, push blogs, do blogging. You're gonna love yourself for it. It's gonna take not too much of your time, but it's gonna help you tremendously. Number 2, diversify your online presence. All these social media sites and all these listing sites, and especially a website, make sure you have multiple of these to ensure that you can always be found and you can't be shut down. And lastly, double down, quadruple down on that one thing that seriously makes your contracting company special, that stands you apart from your competition. Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. We'll be super quick to answer them. My unique sales proposition to you is that we have grade A communication skills. We always respond within, I'll say, the hour, if not within the hour, within 2 hours. We're online nerds. We're glued to our phones, to our laptops. So drop a comment, leave a question, contact us on our website, and we'll see you on the next video.